Now, Tesla's stock has tumbled 8%, pushing its market value below $1 trillion for the first time since November.
Is this the end of Tesla's dominance in the EV world? For the first time ever, Tesla's stock has dropped a staggering 8%, pushing its market value below $1 trillion. This massive setback marks the beginning of a seismic shift in the electric vehicle industry, and the question on everyone's mind is, can Tesla come back from the brink, or has it already been dethroned? The king of electric cars, the company that once seemed untouchable, is now facing an existential crisis. Once hailed as the unbeatable force in the world of electric vehicles, Tesla's reign is now being challenged by a rising contender that no one saw coming. BYD, the Chinese automaker, has quietly overtaken Tesla in global EV sales, marking a monumental shift in the EV landscape. Tesla, the brand synonymous with luxury, cutting-edge technology, and innovation, is now facing unprecedented challenges. But how did we get here? And is Elon Musk, the visionary behind Tesla, still the company's savior or the reason for its downfall? Let's break down the factors that led to this stunning turn of events. For the first time in history, Tesla is no longer the best-selling EV brand in the world. That title now belongs to BYD, a Chinese automaker that has surpassed Tesla in both production and sales. In just the last quarter alone, BYD sold over 526,000 electric vehicles, overtaking Tesla's 484,000. This shift is no fluke. BYD's rise marks the start of a major power shift in the global electric vehicle industry. But how did this happen so quickly? Tesla's struggles aren't just about BYD. Legacy automakers like Volkswagen, Hyundai, and Ford have ramped up their EV production, offering high-quality alternatives at competitive prices. Meanwhile, new players like Rivian, Lucid, and NIO are introducing fresh innovations, adding even more fuel to the fire. Tesla's competitive advantage is shrinking fast. Once the undisputed leader in electric cars, Tesla is now facing stiffer competition than ever before. But how did things go wrong? For years, Elon Musk's leadership was seen as Tesla's greatest strength, but now, that same leadership is being questioned. Musk's involvement in multiple ventures, such as SpaceX, Twitter, and Neuralink has stretched him thin, leaving Tesla in the rearview. While he was off purchasing Twitter for $44 billion, Tesla's stock was crashing. Investors were losing confidence in Musk's ability to juggle so many responsibilities, and the company's stock price reflected that fear. But it wasn't just Musk's distracted leadership. Tesla had become complacent. The company assumed that its position as the leader in the EV market was uncheckable. Tesla believed its technology, brand power, and early mover advantage would be enough to keep it ahead of the competition. But while Tesla was sitting back, competitors were moving forward at full speed, and Tesla's complacency is now catching up with it. Tesla's model lineup hasn't changed much over the years. The Model S, Model 3, Model X, and Model Y have been Tesla's bread and butter for years. But what's the problem with that? Simple. No major updates. Customers have been waiting for new models, refreshed designs, and upgraded features. But Tesla has been incredibly slow to deliver. While Tesla stuck with the same designs, competitors like BYD, Volkswagen, and Hyundai were rolling out new EV models at a rapid pace. These new cars were offering better build quality, lower prices, and more variety, leaving Tesla behind in the dust. And as Tesla struggled with production issues and supply chain challenges, competitors were nailing the delivery of their products. Tesla, once the pioneer of the EV revolution, had become stagnant. So, how did BYD manage to do what seemed impossible just a few years ago? Its strategy was simple but effective. While Tesla focused on the luxury and performance segments, BYD took a different route. Instead of targeting the high-end market, BYD went after the mass market, offering affordable and practical EVs, One of the biggest advantages that BYD has over Tesla is its control over the supply chain. While Tesla relies on third-party battery suppliers like Panasonic and CATL, BYD manufactures its own batteries. This vertical integration allows BYD to keep production costs low, making its vehicles more competitively priced than Tesla's. Tesla, on the other hand, has struggled with rising battery costs, making its EVs more expensive in comparison. But the advantages don't stop there. The Chinese government has aggressively supported the adoption of electric vehicles through subsidies and policy support, giving BYD a massive boost. Tesla, meanwhile, has faced regulatory hurdles and shifting policies in key markets like the United States and Europe. And while BYD continues to expand rapidly in China, it is also making waves in Europe, South America, and Southeast Asia regions where Tesla has yet to establish a strong foothold. In an attempt to keep pace with the competition, Tesla slashed prices on its Model 3 and Model Y, hoping to make its EVs more affordable. But this desperate move backfired in spectacular fashion. Initially, the price cuts seemed like a smart strategy to boost sales, but in the long run, they only served to damage Tesla's brand image. For years, Tesla had built its reputation as a premium EV maker, but suddenly slashing prices made the company look unstable and desperate. Customers who had recently paid full price for their cars were furious when they saw the prices drop by 20% or more. Some even canceled their orders, waiting to see if the prices would drop further. Competitors quickly matched Tesla's price cuts, which essentially canceled out any advantage Tesla had gained. As a result, Tesla's profit margins took a huge hit, making it harder for the company to reinvest in new technologies and production. Another massive issue Tesla is grappling with is its supply chain. For years, Tesla's Gigafactory model was considered a revolutionary approach to manufacturing. By controlling its own battery production, Tesla hoped to eliminate its reliance on third-party suppliers and cut costs. But now, that once promising model has become a bottleneck. Unlike its competitors, who diversify their production across multiple global suppliers, Tesla has placed too many eggs in one basket. As a result, when one factory faces delays, the entire production chain suffers. Meanwhile, global shortages of key materials like lithium, cobalt, and nickel have made it harder for Tesla to manufacture its vehicles. Tesla is now scrambling to secure raw materials at higher costs, while competitors like BYD have locked down better supply chains. Tesla was once the undisputed leader in battery technology and self-driving capabilities, but now, its edge is fading fast. Tesla's full self-driving FSD system was supposed to revolutionize the EV market, but years later, it's still incomplete, riddled with glitches, legal issues, and safety concerns. Competitors like Waymo and Cruise have deployed fully autonomous vehicles in real-world conditions, while Tesla's FSD system is still struggling with phantom braking, erratic lane changes, and legal scrutiny. Tesla's software reliability is also starting to crumble. Customers who once praised Tesla's innovative over-the-air software updates are now frustrated with glitches, frozen touchscreens, delayed acceleration, and erratic behavior. Tesla's reputation as a cutting-edge tech company is no longer as solid as it once was. Perhaps the most significant factor in Tesla's decline is Elon Musk's distraction. When Musk purchased Twitter for $44 billion, it turned into one of the most controversial moves of his career. While Tesla was facing production delays, pricing instability, and rising competition, Musk's focus was on restructuring Twitter and dealing with controversies surrounding the platform. Investors began questioning Musk's ability to lead Tesla effectively, and the company's stock price took a massive hit. Musk's erratic behavior on Twitter, his political controversies, and his unpredictable decision-making alienated both customers and investors. Many consumers who once viewed Tesla as an innovative brand now saw it as tied to Musk's personal controversies. His distraction with Twitter, coupled with Tesla's internal struggles, left the company vulnerable. The shift in the EV market is not just about Tesla versus BYD, it's a global battle. Countries around the world are competing for dominance in the electric vehicle industry. China currently controls 70% of the world's battery production, giving Chinese automakers a massive advantage. Tesla's reliance on Chinese manufacturing now puts it at risk, especially with the growing geopolitical tensions between China and the United States. At the same time, Europe is rapidly moving toward full electrification. The European Union has introduced strict emissions regulations and EV incentives, while legacy automakers like Volkswagen, BMW, and Mercedes-Benz are ramping up their EV investments. The US, meanwhile, has a unique position with Tesla still leading in EV production. But American automakers like Ford and General Motors are starting to make headway. The next few years will determine which country and automaker comes out on top. Tesla's once uncheckable dominance in the electric vehicle industry is now in jeopardy. The company is struggling with an aging lineup, pricing issues, production delays, and increasing competition from legacy automakers and new startups. But Tesla isn't out yet. With the right adjustments, it could still reclaim its position at the top of the EV world. However, it must act quickly. Tesla must launch new vehicles, fix its supply chain, and regain consumer trust if it wants to stay relevant in an increasingly crowded market. The next 5 years will be crucial for Tesla's future. Can it make a comeback? Or is BYD now the undisputed king of electric vehicles? Only time will tell. What do you think? Will Tesla make a comeback? Or has BYD taken over the crown for good? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.